Yo, it's Wednesday, Holocult. You know what that means. We're back with the night shift. Hope everybody's having a good week. Hope everybody's still rolling strong through their work week. This may be the last night shift before the eclipse again.
Armageddon.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're here for it.
We shall see.
We're here for it.
We shall see. While you're all here, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. We don't even know if they work. A lot of people say that they don't, but
Probably
that's part
not.
of the course. So hit them anyway. Fuck it.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah. Should be an interesting week.
I'll be enjoying it from the comfort of my home.
I don't even know what day is it.
Monday.
Oh yeah, I'll be at work.
I'm taking the day.
Where I can at least if a portal does open and it releases unfathomable horrors, at least I can watch the reaction of all of my coworkers and management.
That's one way of looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, I'll be hanging out at the house.
I'll probably wish I was, Eclipse or not.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Just kind of perusing the chat, seeing who's hanging out. Thanks to the one person on Facebook who shot us a like. Hell yeah.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely killing it on Facebook.
Yeah. What's weird going on? I will be 100% honest with you all. I haven't had a whole lot of time to look around. Work's been crazy. But we'll riff it. That was a kind of a portal pun. Riff it. Get it?
I don't have a whole lot of weird stuff either. I did see a conspiracy about, what would you think? Video game streamers. How they are getting dents in their head from their headphones. This is too good.
I can empathize with that. After we put
I'm saying if that's their biggest problem, then they'll be all right.
If we put in those gauntlets of recording hours, I feel like I get dents in the sides of my head too.
No, it's just right up here.
Oh.
Got a top dent.
You can adjust that out of there.
No way, man. You gotta
earn your stripes.
Yeah. I don't know. I just saw it and thought it was funny. I was trying to kind of browse some weird videos before I jumped on here, and that's what I got.
Yeah. Bunch of
flatheads
walking around.
I love it.
Trying to think of what else I saw. I saw that they had confirmed case of the avian flu in humans in Texas. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that on YouTube. Probably not.
Probably not.
But
How'd that go for Texas so far?
I don't know. I just read the opening article. I'm like, whatever. At this point, it is what it is.
Are we even that worried though?
No.
I mean, because birds are kind of dumb.
Yeah, and they apparently they got it from cows. They got the bird flu from cows. Is it the cow flu now? Who owns the right to it?
Yeah, I feel like that it's just
That
not smart.
Who owns the rights to the name of the flu? If it was initially the bird flu, but then the cows got it, and then the cows gave it to the humans. Who's the rightful owner?
It's probably because they don't want me to eat delicious cheeseburgers anymore. They're like, Steve, Kyle, you can't eat cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
And I'm going to say, sorry about you. Cheeseburgers go in my belly.
But yeah, I saw that was in the news, and then I did see another interesting tidbit about April 8th. I know everybody's making all these connections with the old eclipse, but our good crazy friend, I use the term friend for lack of any other term, Mr. Aleister Crowley made his first contact with the entity Awis. I don't know how to say his name, but the very first contact was exactly 120 years ago on April 8th, opening the portal again.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody has to do it. Might as well be all the scientists of the planet.
Yeah.
And
I'm
why
trying
not?
to catch up on the chat here.
Yeah. In times, I always call him Liam Neeson. But it is Lamb or whatever. At least that's what I know it as.
Twiz's birthday is the 9th, so all of the unfathomable horrors are trying to get through the portal so they can party with Twiz.
It's not a bad idea.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, Dylan, you're so smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could see it. Just roll up and see him out there with a pair of binoculars staring at the sun.
The most evil man to ever live. Who are we talking about?
Aleister Crowley.
I feel like there's some other contenders there.
Oh, there definitely is.
Just throwing that out.
There definitely is. Man, I was thinking, since we don't have much weird shit, how weird is it that of all the celebrities out there, you always have the one once in a while that breaks off and starts talking about some weird shit? You know what I mean? It just always seems weird to me.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of like Cat Williams videos going around. And then you can put that in conjunction with like some of the Jim Carrey videos. It's just so fucking bizarre to me.
Yeah. Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, exactly.
Corey Feldman.
Right. And it'd just be once in a while they'll break off from the pack and just essentially spill the beans.
And everybody thinks they're off the rails.
Oh yeah.
While it's current, and then like a couple months, couple years down the line, everybody's like, "Oh, shit. Maybe they were onto something."
Yeah. And I saw I don't know, I didn't verify it myself. I'm not they call it geologist, something like that. Guys are good with stuff.
Goodologist.
Goodologist. That's it. That's the new phrase for scientific terms and people.
Smartologist.
Goodologist. Yeah, smartologist, goodologist. People were taking the Nickelodeon revised logo and slapping it over top of Epstein Island, and it fits.
That tracks. I bet they wish they would have figured that out before that whole big fucking Nickelodeon documentary dropped.
Yeah.
Couple decades behind on that one.
Yeah.
The fucking emotional trauma that all those child stars had to endure is already ingrained.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's just like I say it all the time, and I know we walk this line, but it's just so nuts to like actually, if all that's 100% true, it's so crazy to sit here and accept the fact that that is a possible reality. That there are fucking weirdos out there that will literally put that stuff in plain sight and laugh and make a mockery of everybody out there.
Yep.
It's just it's so crazy that it legitimately could be an entire industry, not just one person,
Yeah,
but
it's
an entire
like
industry.
multiple industries.
Yeah.
Hollywood, and I guess entertainment industry, kind of everything falls under that umbrella.
It's just so fucking crazy to me. It's just I don't know. Like sometimes you feel like a nut job when you sit down and you're like, I mean, it's big pharma, it's entertainment, it's the government, it's this and it's that, and no way is it all this way. And then
Then it is.
you see the people that break off once in a while. Oh yeah, I did run in with a Dolphin King.
We just took a left turn.
Hard left turn happening right now. I did have a verbal argument with the Dolphin King on Instagram.
We have declared war against
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
More so, they declared war against us. I don't remember taking a swing at dolphins.
You did say you'd punch one in the clicker video. I think that's what started
maybe
it
that
off.
was it. Yeah.
When I said that when we were reading that doctor's thing about the clickers, she was talking about ETs having weird gray skin. She compared them to dolphins.
Yeah. I do remember that now. But that was in the context. No, because that was in the context of if dolphins are walking around my house.
I mean,
I'm not talking about going in the ocean and punching a dolphin. That's where they belong. But if a dolphin's walking around my house, we have big problems.
Yeah, it does.
And then he thought it'd be a good idea to fuck with me on Instagram. But he got the smoke.
I saw receipts.
Yeah, Steve saw it. I didn't back down. And at the end of the conversation, all I did was send him a picture of fried fish. And he didn't like it.
That was alpha move.
It was pretty good. But I don't know, man. The world feels like it's falling the fuck apart. Yes, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. And I've been watching Third Body Problem, and that's a weird fucking show.
I started the first episode and fell asleep.
That's a weird show. Definitely a weird show. Whoever creatively came up with that one has a very interesting mind. I haven't finished it yet. I think I just got done with episode 6. So I still got 2 to go, but it is interesting. Twibs seems to be a fan of it.
Oh, I thought he was talking about fighting dolphins. Being dope.
Oh, that too. Yeah. Yeah, because he said it twice, so he's probably replying to both things, I'm sure.
We are pretty close to the eclipse and actually the crossing of the two eclipses, 2017 and 20 whatever this year is, can't remember. But we're just a little north of that. So it's going to be pretty well in our area.
Yeah, and I still don't care
About
the eclipse.
Yeah, me either. Me either. My fingers are crossed. Send it. Send it. I'm just kind of in this whole like just scorched earth mood today. I
I was gonna bring
apologize.
that up. Well, as soon as you started, I'm like, you know what? There are a lot of people around me who are in the same mindset right now.
Yeah. Apologize ahead of time. It's like whatever. It's the year 3287. I get
Like,
it.
it's just there are a lot of people that unexplainably have just real shit attitudes here lately for no reason. Yeah, some of yours are justifiable though.
Dolphin foreheads are kind of squishy.
Well, they're gonna catch these hands if they don't watch it.
God, I hope.
I'm not afraid. But they're fighting on land. No, I'm not going in the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going in
Because
the ocean either.
no, that's just not smart. I don't think that there would be many reasons why I would go into the ocean.
I've been in the ocean. It's salty.
I've
There's
been up to my
seaweed.
knees.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Not really.
There's no reason I want to be inside it.
Yeah, not really. It's not that cool. It's an
Yeah.
unimaginable amount of water that extends forever and has nothing but terrible things in it.
We didn't think about that. What if you punch one in the blowhole and then it swims hella deep?
Like my hand gets caught.
It's a strong punch.
Well, once again, we're fighting on my terms and it has to be on land. The ocean sucks.
The ocean is nature's biggest toilet. True.
I would agree.
The Mississippi River is probably pretty close up there.
I'm sure it's a close second, if not the second.
I'm trying to think of what else. And it was a weird week for paranormal shit anyway because it was April Fools. So people
Oh yeah,
just inundated the feeds with horse shit, more horse shit than normal. So trying
yeah.
to like look up anything substantial and real was not fucking
Not good timing.
productive. Yeah. I did see that they had some monster earthquakes in Taiwan yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. I thought,
That's horrible.
yeah.
I don't want any part of
Good.
earthquakes
No.
or any natural disaster for that fact of the matter. I'm not trying to do all that.
Yeah. It is kind of sus that it's like a area of turmoil right now when it gets hit with that big old earthquake. Harp. Do you know what happened? We're looking at
Probably.
you. We're looking at you. Earthquake
Probably.
technology. Yeah, we had some shit weather come through the last 2 or 3 days too.
Yeah. I went home today.
I wish I would have.
I said, fuck this. It is freezing cold out. It was literally where I was working. It was sleeting, raining, and snowing on me.
Yeah, that would happen to us too.
Dumb.
Yeah, it was strange. It was strange.
I didn't like it at all. I've been seeing about the attitudes and stuff, though. I've been seeing a lot of people connect that to solar storms. I think that's what it was.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's weird.
attitudes and like people feeling sick and tired. They said there's a lot of, I guess, massive solar storms that kind of ran through us.
How
I know a lot of people have been feeling that way too lately, just real tired and just down. And
how weird is that? That we are so affected by everything as humans. We are the most flawed creatures ever. Like,
I
hey,
mean, we could be cool.
yeah, we're not.
We could be cool, but we're not that cool.
Hey, the sun's pissed off, so your depression gets to go up. Sick. Sick. Uh,
See, science is goodology sucks.
Smartology.
Smartology. Solar storms are what causes earthquake. I don't see how. I don't see how, but I'm not smart. So
I am curious. Like, I know we brought it up before, but since it's the last night shift since it's the pre eclipse, whew,
that
it's hard to
sounds
say.
good.
Uh, Night shift. I saw somebody posted that there were like, I don't know, 220 some odd either partial hybrid or total eclipses within the last so many years. It averaged out to like 2.2 solar eclipses a year, and they've never ever like went to this extent about making a big deal about it.
It's just so weird. I just saw a video that said Niagara Falls is on state of emergency for the eclipse.
That is that is so, and they're like they keep writing it off like there's going to be a whole bunch of people. There's a whole bunch of people last time.
I mean, I could see it if there's a mass amount of people projected to come. Because, like I said, the small towns are going to get wrecked. Not like literally, but like everybody buying everything,
Could be.
food and all that stuff. Like the stores are just not going to be able to handle it because the stores are for a town of 900 people, not 900,000. So I can definitely get that. And then I can also understand, like me and my wife were talking, and she made a good point. If the next eclipse is in like 40 years, I could also understand why a lot of people are trying to get out and see it. I don't care about it, and it doesn't matter if the next one was in 4 million years. Still is not going to matter to me. I don't care. But I know that some people do, and some people, so maybe that's why there's more of an influx of people going out this year. And then you had, which I almost forgot about, you had and there is a part of me that kind of feels like people are jumping to conclusions with it. But you had the NASA head dude talking about strange things happening during an eclipse
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff like
animals
that.
acting weird, people acting
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Throws off the rhythm of the earth, like
Yeah.
the night day rhythm. What is it? Arcadian rhythm, maybe. I don't know.
Whatever it is.
Blast
But
beats.
yeah, there's definitely blast beats. But I kind of, there's a part of me that feels like people might have taken that a little bit out of context. Because the way it got posted around was that they're essentially saying paranormal shit is taking place during the eclipse. I don't know that I buy that per se.
Paranormal shit happens when there's not an eclipse.
Right. But
So
you know how people do.
yeah,
They
you're just connecting
yeah.
things that could have
Because
things to do with one another.
it definitely sounded like because he talked about when it gets dark for that X amount of time that crickets will start chirping. But I mean, it's dark. And maybe
Yeah.
the couriers think it's nighttime, and they're like, well, now it's time for me to do my job and be annoying.
You know what creatures are acting the fucking weirdest and most out of pocket?
Humans.
Humans. I bet there's cricket scientists being like, watch these fucking humans when this eclipse happens.
Guaranteed.
They're all gathering to this one. They're making a one singular line across their entire country, and they're all lining up. They're like, what the hell?
So I don't know. That is one where I when you send it to me, I'm like, no, like I got excited. I'm like, this is awesome. But then I kind of heard more of the clip, and I'm like, oh man, people kind of took it a little bit out of context. I think. Not to mention, he wasn't even saying words right. So there's that.
He's a smartologist.
Yeah. I forget what he called it. Oh, he called the eclipse ellipse.
I did hear that.
The
Like,
ellipse.
bro, you introduced yourself as like top tier NASA scientist.
Yeah.
Don't do that if you can't read or talk. Don't lean on that.
Yeah. Sit
It's not a good
down.
look.
Sit down and have your buddy who's a little more energetic do it for you.
What are we talking about? Salem and Nineveh? What? Nineveh?
Nineveh.
I don't know what it's called.
Is
Everybody
that
keeps
true?
talking
Is that
about it.
true that it's going through like 40 different Nineveh towns?
It's probably going through 40 fucking Springfields too.
Maybe. Hey, Paranormal Trucker, that's right. That's what we do.
Her whistled right back. That's true. I do. I'm ready. Bring it. Nineveh. Kyle got it right. Towns in the path. 7 cities called Nineveh.
Oh, speaking of, did you see that there are
That's a
more
dumb
people out
name for a
there?
town.
Nineveh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw a video of somebody else out there built a war rig.
What?
Or killdozer.
So what? Okay, hold that thought. People are talking about these towns. So, what is the what is the context of the 7 Salems? Did anything happen in 2017?
That is kind of weird if it actually did.
Well, I mean, there's a fuck ton of the same names of towns.
No, there's not.
You're right.
That's fake news, Steve.
You're right. I bet when they integrated the towns, they're like, you know what? I bet there's gonna be a solar eclipse 280 years in the future. We better name this fucking Tallahassee or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It's where God told Jonah to go.
Oh, that's a fucking brilliant plan.
What?
Daisy Bell. When I'm outside at night, I whistle first to establish dominance. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. Dylan says I only know one nutwood.
He's correct.
He is. He's one of them smartologists.
Yeah. Whistling Diesel's making a replica of the killdozer.
Are they?
To probably to fight the eclipse.
I noticed. I saw a video of another one somewhere out there. I guess there was a whole nother shenanigan where somebody made a killdozer.
Did they bulldoze stuff down?
I don't know. I just saw a picture of it. It looked
Oh
pretty
yeah, a lot
gnarly.
of people are building them.
Of killdozers?
Oh yeah.
Really? That's a thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why?
Matsu's bringing some money now. He's a
Like,
dude's a legend.
they're just building them to build them?
I don't know about that, but they are building them.
That's kind of scary.
I don't know their intent, but I have.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a thing. I think that instead of the killdozer, we should just build like a sweet tooth short bus.
We have one.
I mean, if we're gonna enter into a time, that's what's gonna happen. The eclipse is gonna spawn twisted metal on Earth.
King of the Dolphins is in the chat. You can already go underwater. Why do you need a submarine?
That is the best.
What a terrible dolphin that you need a submarine.
Oh, that is so good. That's another one of them smartologists there. Oh, it's awesome. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I didn't know that this was like legitimately a thing that people were just like, yeah, we're gonna start building killdozers.
Yeah. They've been hunting down the exact make and model.
That is crazy to me. That is absolutely crazy. Why, Steve, you have a Discord check,
Oh,
according to Twiz.
checking my Discord. It's not very professional for me to be checking my Discord DMs while I'm live.
We're not professional.
Kyle has a great point.
We're definitely not professional.
Hmm.
We try.
Mm-mm.
However, we fall short.
We don't try a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I don't know, and it kind of sucks because of all the recent Eclipse stuff.
Twiz, I can't watch a TikTok while I'm on here.
Yes, it's a Chicago Bulls hat. Of course it is. Yeah. Anyways, getting distracted. It sucks that there's so much Eclipse talk and Diddy talk that all the other weird shit of the world is getting put to the back burner.
Yeah. Yeah. The Diddy thing has pretty much consumed all of the conspiracy world. So
yeah, everything's focusing on those 2 points right now, and you're not catching a lot of other things right now. It's just kind of annoying, but I understand it's a big deal.
I don't see how like this news keeps shocking people. That the people that we think are shit bums turn out to be shit bums. And everybody's like, "Oh, whoa,
I'm
whoa."
so shocked.
Yeah. Like you already knew. It's almost like they get this like this weird satisfaction out of confirming it. Like this dude ruined people's lives.
Yeah.
They're like, at least we were right.
Yeah. I think sometimes too, people really enjoy seeing the rich fall to pieces too.
I can get behind that.
I think I have a thorn in my hand. That's dumb. I think there's a lot of that in there that people like to see the rich fall to pieces and lose everything they have. And rightfully so if you're a hunk of shit.
Paranormal trucker. Don't know, but I think I'm being targeted. I've been getting flashed all week. Like with a camera? Oh.
There is a lot of different
Headlights.
There's a lot of different meanings to that.
It just keeps getting further off.
What's that?
The paranormal trucker had a cryptid sighting.
Of what?
Something.
A legit cryptid sighting? Okay.
No. Well,
okay.
maybe. I wasn't there.
So he's not talking about headlights then.
No, he is. Not legit headlights.
Yeah.
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 He's been getting, doesn't know if he's targeted, but he's been getting flashed a lot by quote unquote headlights and also a beaver sighting.
You know what it is? I know
Hmm.
exactly what it is. Gang stalking.
It's something.
That's what it is.
We'll call it a beaver sighting. I don't need details on said beaver. We're just going to take your word for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Paranormal trucker. Perk of the job. He had his own Eclipse.
There isn't many perks of being a trucker. I'll have to be honest. At least in my eyes, I'm not a big fan of driving them.
Own Eclipse.
I get anxiety too much.
Now we're gonna start getting messages from King of the Beavers.
Probably.
The whole animal world. Or
Well,
war.
we all know what happens when that happens, so
Twiz, I'm gonna have to watch that TikTok after the show.
is it a paranormal?
Something about the eclipse and the town names and
Oh. Yeah. I still think that's weird that it is going through like 30 of them or 7 or whatever it is. 7, 30,
so
same
what
thing.
are they saying? It had something to do with God. So is the apocalypse bad? Is the apocalypse good? Is it? I mean, not the apocalypse, the eclipse. Well, what path are we choosing here?
I personally think it's just an eclipse.
Yeah, I think there are going to be a lot of people that be like, well, that wasn't near as cool as we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I know a lot of people probably didn't see that coming out of my mouth, but I really don't think a whole lot's going to happen. Other than people losing their minds like they do. That's going to be the big shock of everything is when how the people react.
Birdie's got it. It's not the eclipse. It's the apocalypse.
It is a good one.
That's money.
It is a good one.
Literally, the entire book of Jonah is about an eclipse.
Yeah, I just don't see it being.
No, my day will be no different. None.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's not going to change anything for me. I mean, I'm taking the day off to stay home with my baby girl, but that's just so she doesn't get exposed to a ton of people. And I'm not comfortable with that idea without me being there. I still want people involved to go have fun and do their thing, and that's just all fine and dandy. And I don't mind taking a day off work. It is what it is. It's cool. I don't need to be there. The trees, they're not gonna miss me. Work's not gonna miss me.
Colleen's got the right idea. What's going down April 8th that they don't want us to know about?
That might be a possibility. That seems like a better possibility than the eclipse actually opening portals and everything else.
They want everybody looking at the sky. Like I said, it's the biggest Super Bowl ad anybody's ever purchased. They literally want hundreds of millions of people looking at that thing.
It is weird, man. It is weird. It's also weird that they called the rockets APEP and all that shit.
Yeah, I think.
But I feel like maybe that's smartologist sense of humor.
I kind of think that too. They see everybody like really digging into it, and they're like, let's roll with it a little bit. Let's throw them a couple more little nuggets to keep their brains firing.
I can see it.
Yeah, I have not sent my tax payments off. Just in case it does open a portal and we get sucked into an alternate dimension, maybe I will not owe $3,500.
Valid point. We haven't sent ours off either, actually.
Fingers crossed.
It's cool. It's cool. O and N. That's always a plus.
I am excited about it.
Speaking
Feeling
of,
good.
I did hear, and you know this is
That
never going to happen, but
taxes are optional,
I did hear that they're voting on a 32-hour work week.
which doesn't affect me because I operate under like a binding operating contract.
Well, so don't I, but that doesn't mean that I can't quit my job.
True. And taxes are optional.
Says who?
Me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we have that cleared up because now
You don't
I
have
don't have to
to.
deal with it.
It's an option to pay them. Yes or true?
I'm with it.
Yeah. CERN is firing up on the 8th. Yeah, I did see that. I saw some other stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I'm here for it if it's fucked up and crazy. I'm also here for it if it's just another day. So it is what it is.
I hear that.
Uh,
I'll be here.
the tax will be buckets of fish for your safety.
No?
Yeah, do that, Virgil. Steve said optional. I'm not responsible for any consequences that the government thinks they can do post that, but I am here for it up to that point.
What else did I hear? I don't know that I heard too much more, man.
Our Patreon members, I posted that weird article that NASA released about photon guns and multiverses and all sorts of weird shit. Sent a link on the Patreon, so
Great. So now we're gonna be real life Halo.
real life Thanos.
Womp womp. Laser guns are not cool. I don't care what anybody says. They're not cool.
That would be fucked up. The devil comet making a right turn and hitting the moon. I'm like, all right.
That would
Didn't see
suck.
that. Didn't see that coming.
That would suck.
Spontaneous human combustion is an interesting topic on the dry land. Well, I mean, you are right. Never heard anybody spontaneously combusting underneath the ocean.
No, laser guns are not cool. No, 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 no. But me and Steve did talk about the other day, I think when he brought that up, that we are going to turn into, it's already decided, so we can't change it. Since there is going to be photon or proton, whatever the hell it is, basically laser guns, I am going to be Han Solo and Steve is going to be Chewbacca because Steve has a really good Bigfoot yell, pretty much the same thing as Chewbacca. So that's basically what Holosky is going to turn into whenever these laser guns are a thing.
Yeah. I just got to get a grenade belt or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I could save the world if I get a grenade belt and jump into the Eclipse.
No, you can't do that because then who am I going to ride around in my ship with?
I'll do this show from an alternate dimension. We'll strap the one of the roads and the microphone to me as well.
Whatever.
It's a win-win.
Yeah. What they call Han Solo's ship?
What?
His ship. I forget what it's called.
Bro, I have never watched a whole Star Wars movie. No, I did see one at the movie theater, and it had a guy with a bunch of arms and a bunch of lightsabers. Sabers.
The
General Grievous.
the original three
right?
are cool. Yeah, the Millennium Falcon. That's it. That is what we're gonna call the El Camino when we get an El Camino. Millennium Falcon, and you are gonna be Chewbacca making Bigfoot noises as we go through town with ray guns.
Do I get a laser crossbow?
Yeah, if you want one.
How do you have to load a laser crossbow?
Yeah, I hope so.
That was a weird choice for weaponry,
Yeah,
weapon imagery.
it's just the way that it goes.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Fighting interdimensional beings with my that'd be way like they were talking, it'd be way more Mad Max than it would be Star Wars.
Well, we don't have a real Millennium Falcon, so they just
That's also
pretend.
true.
Maybe that's all it'll be is actually just means the pretending.
Wouldn't that be something
What's that?
if in our brains we're fighting the intergalactic interdimensional war, but in reality it's just another Tuesday.
All we did was make laser guns out of rolls of toilet paper, and we're
Empty
just driving
monster
through
cans.
town going pew 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 pew.
Yeah. It may turn out good for the show, actually.
Oh, I'm sure we'd make the news.
Yeah, we would. Hmm.
I
We
don't know.
do have I'm gonna put out a little teaser here. We do have a
Uh-oh.
very interesting interview coming up
Oh
uh,
yeah. Yeah, I forgot
this
about that.
weekend, which should drop Monday. I'll
I
probably
thought I was getting left in the dark here.
no, you set it up.
I know, but
Should be
I didn't expect
cool.
that.
Should be cool. Um, I'll probably post a little something on the Patreon. Uh, but that should drop Monday, hopefully.
I'm sure that it will.
The
I'm sure.
conversation should be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep. I think I got some cool questions to ask. I think it'll be a good one. It'll probably be hopefully it'll be stuff that this person's not ready for. Respectfully, of course. I hope they get it and then all right, bring it up and they're like, oh shit, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do, son. That's what we do.
I'm also curious, like, do you guys enjoy the interview esque style more? I know we sprinkle them in there a little bit, but they do not make up a large portion of our show base. Um, just wondering how everybody felt about those. If you
The
like the,
problem the problem is scheduling. Schedulings usually are hard.
yeah, yeah,
Dang, for a second there, I thought that was Michael Jordan joining our live stream.
it is.
About to be real fucking excited.
You was probably listening.
I hope so.
Are we doing a follow up to the Duende encounters?
I mean, we can. I just have to find more.
Hmm. Looks like everybody kind of enjoys both of them. I would prefer more aquatic based interviews, but I am a difficult listener.
This is true. This is true.
Sorry, we don't put out shows with echolocation.
Yeah. Go listen to The Little Mermaid. You got this. That will be a cool interview, though. I am pretty excited about it.
Oh, also, if you're tuning in, those who use the good old Google Podcast, that is not a thing anymore. As of
It's
I
also
think
scary.
Monday, it took a little leave of absence.
Well, Yeti, you're more than welcome to call in with weird shit. I'll probably open the lines here in a minute. It's my bad. I forgot to plug the phone in when I got home. And so it's currently charged right now. I mean, I'm sure it's got more than enough juice to make it. Yeah, looks like we're about 50%. I'm sure we
Yeah,
can
Birdie,
come on your show.
we're trying to figure it out, man. Our schedules are getting flip-flopped up again. Kyle just got bought out by a new company,
Fucking tens.
and
I'm back on
we're just
10-hour
not.
days.
We got a list of people that want us to come on and talk, but we're just not going to commit to anything until we have our shit straight.
Yeah.
I know we say we're not professional, but sometimes we are.
We try.
Professional is subjective.
Yeah. No,
It's a yellow cube,
Eric.
right?
Yeah, that's the yellow cube. The black cube, from my understanding, as far as I know right now, because I don't know a lot about it, which is why I picked the subject, just so I could learn about it. Because I hear reference to it all the time. But I've heard through the back channels, the black cube has to do with Saturn, which is Satan. And honestly, judging, I mean, Sir Steve can attest to this as well.
Do I know?
Just by the imagery on the front of the book would suggest that the black cube is in more of a nefarious nature.
Oh yeah, we did make a purchase.
Oh yeah.
We bought a Saturnian grimoire to add to the Holo library,
Yeah.
which we haven't got yet.
No, it's probably gonna take a minute.
It said 2 weeks,
Yeah, I'm sure
but
it'll take a minute.
I purchased it, and after shipping, I was like, "Oh, damn, that was an expensive book." But then I looked it up on the old eBay, and it is an expensive book.
Yeah, but you did it right. You found us a copy that has equity.
As if, yeah, we can always flip it.
Yeah.
Saturn, fucking king of time or whatever the fuck, already
Yeah.
out here making us some dollars.
I mean,
Doesn't sound that nefarious to me.
no. And Twiz grimoires are dope, which is
They
why
are
we
dope.
have every intention
They're
of trying to purchase
expensive.
them. They are expensive.
If we buy a $36,000 grimoire, can we write that all off?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Let's go.
Imagine the tax people when they look at that one.
Imagine me trying to read Latin.
Dude, it's something you're gonna have to learn at this point.
I'll be summoning entities that aren't even supposed to be there. They'd be like,
That-
I would try to talk to them and be like, what did you just say? I'm like, I don't know. I do not know.
And yes, New England Dirt Roadie, we have had our own experiences, which kind of jump started us into the paranormal world.
Yeah. Let's. Did I just take a screenshot of that expensive some bitch?
I think so. I thought you sent me a picture of it. That
can't
is
even
true.
remember.
We can write off a 1970 El Camino SS 396. I would prefer.
That was very specific.
Yeah, I would prefer an LS swapped 1970 El Camino, but that's me.
That was oddly specific. Oh yeah, here it is.
And if I was really gonna write one off, I would indulge. In my and actually acquire my dream car, the 1970 Chevelle. But that's just me. That's my favorite car of all time.
Do you think
it'll forever be a dream that I'll be able to get one because I'll never be able to.
If I fill the podcast room full of black magic evocation books and grimoires and ceremonial magic books, do you think it will spike our activity?
Bro, I'm saying old Lucy back there is going to be levitating.
Stoked.
Hanging out.
I'm gonna come in. She's just gonna be reading like ultra fast, just
Yes.
flipping pages. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, there's gonna be like 15 books out at once.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a couple. Nothing too crazy. Some of them old ones. Like you find some old ones, and I'm not good at reading English. I sure am
You
not gonna be
gotta
good at
find. You
reading
gotta learn
Latin.
Latin.
There
You
ain't
have to.
no. No.
Yeah.
I'll be summoning the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on accident.
I mean, I'm not
And we
afraid of
don't
that.
we don't have laser guns. We don't have proton pack.
I'm still not afraid of it. Because you know what else works? Fucking fire.
Graham crackers.
Yeah. And a big ass fire. So all we have to do essentially is lure him to the next spot where the dudes are gonna rain, and then the Stay Puff is done.
That's true. What's Gozer?
Gozer's a turd too. He ain't got shit on us.
We ain't like we're not. Never summon what you're not trained to banish. We're not like trying to summon stuff.
Oh no. No.
I mean, we might.
If it happened, it'd be an accident.
If it happened, I will have my GoPro on.
And who was it? JJ telling us that there is leniency?
Yeah.
Was it JJ? Saying there's
Yeah.
leniency for people that don't know better?
Yeah.
I
They
guarantee
said,
that's how they look at us. These two don't know any better. Shame on them. We'll give them a boo, and then we'll leave them alone.
I feel like at this point we probably know better.
Nope.
Copy.
You gotta play dumb, man.
Yeah, in times I saw
Gotta play
some for
dumb.
like $35,000. That sounds like a scam. That sounds like a demonic scam. So whatever the demon was is like, hey, bro, you work with me and I'll make you some money. Sell this grimoire for $35,000 and you'll be $35,000 richer. Scam.
It's true. It's true. And JJ, we are innocent. So
Yeah, why is the if big, JJ?
yeah.
If. I guess, yeah. Saturn did give him a choice in the black cube. He said, yeah, you can go back to your old way of life or you can have this dope way of life. And he said, let's go.
I hope that's exactly what he said to him. You can go back to your shit existence or you can live a dope life. I mean, the choice is yours.
He said, the choice is already made.
Fucking Sega Saturn.
I wish I had a Sega Saturn. You remember when the graphics on that, we were like, oh my God.
I know.
Have a broken spine or write a dope book and live a dope life. Write a book and live a dope life. It's kind of hard not to take that deal.
Oh man.
I mean,
that's too fucking funny.
Saturn sold it pretty well.
I mean, not sure. I'm trying to fuck with Saturn. However, I do understand why someone would take that deal.
Yes.
I 100% understand why someone would take that deal.
Yes.
I also love the Black Cube episode. I see a lot of people posting about how it was cool.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna keep Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep looking into it more and try to get a whole lot more information.
It was a heater.
Uh, I thought it was fascinating. And no, it doesn't mean that me and Steve are Satanists. So take a deep breath.
I got called a Satanist a lot this week. On Easter.
I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it.
More than once. Which, I mean, one time, I get it. Like, I listen to death metal. I wear a lot of black, like we talked about. I pretty much keep to
Yeah.
myself. But multiple times, come on.
Dude, I absolutely love because I am a very visual person. Anything that gets described to me, I build it in my head and I recreate the story you told me. And I just see you driving in your car and there's a family off to the side and hey,
I go,
how you doing? And they're like,
hey,
they pull their kid in. That's a fucking Satanist.
yeah,
Don't talk to that man.
yes.
And you just drive away. You're like, those are nice people. And they're back there calling you a Satanist.
Like, goddamn. Literally. Yeah, that was what happened. I guess my neighbors here think that. If I were working with any entity worth a shit, my life would like,
Yeah.
would I be here now?
That's exactly what we were talking about. If we made deals, we made really shitty deals.
That's what I'm saying. I need to work with better entities. If this is the best that I got out of that, whoa. At least let me find a different profession.
There's got to be some breach of contract here because you guys did not pan out.
Yeah, multiple people. Dylan can attest. We were sitting. Long story, but I have a neighbor. Don't know him. Never talked to him. Apparently, they listen to the show, and I guess I have a real Satan-y vibe here on the show.
Kind of do.
Yeah, which is
I'm
fine.
definitely
You know what?
on their side.
The more people that think that, and the more people that stay the fuck away from me, the better. I'm here for it. But apparently, like, I wave at them all the time. Like, I drive through the intersection, like where they pick their kids up, but I'm always there like 10 minutes early, I'm guessing, because it's just parents waiting for their kids and the bus isn't there. So I'm always like, hey, other people that live in town. They're like, fuck that guy.
Yeah. It's so good. I love it.
And then
love it.
As soon as I was brought up, my little sister's like, yeah, these other people, they also said that. And I'm like, what? What?
It's so good. It's so good. I love it. I love that is a real reaction to you.
And I'm kind of here for it now. If it makes people leave me alone, I'm square. Believe what you want to believe, because I'm gonna reap the benefits.
I love heavy music.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the point I was trying to make here, Rody. That yeah, I do wear a lot. Like my 99.100% of my wardrobe is black metal shirts.
This is true.
Or paranormal shirts, like Mothman shirts. I usually wear
Yeah.
that on Wednesdays. I do
But
have a
they're
couple.
also black.
Yeah, I have my Paranormal Roundtable shirt isn't black. It's gray.
Yeah.
My Uncomfortable shirt isn't black. It's green.
Mine's maroon, and I love that shirt.
Yeah, I wear that shirt a lot.
That's one of my favorite shirts.
But it was yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, Lorna Shore, that's definitely going to give off Satan vibes.
Yeah. I'd be like, that man sounds like a demon. I don't know what a demon sounds like, but I feel like it sounds like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm like, well, whatever. The more people are weary of me, the better. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. I'm the type of dude that likes to remain ghosted.
Yeah.
I walk through Walmart, nobody notices me. It's not a bad feeling.
Yeah, the same people that think that me listening to metal is satanic also probably just fucking jam some Taylor Swift, and we all know she's an old god.
Oh yeah, true.
I already proved that.
You know what? That
in my
is kind of
Patreon episode.
a good point though if you think about it. Metal gets the bad rap that it's all devil worship and bullshit, and yet it's the poppy stuff that actually has all the weirdos with it. You look
Joke's
at all
on
the
you,
people that
Birdie.
get exposed.
The bodies aren't in my backyard; they're in my front yard. There's about 300 of them.
Oh, that is an actual fact.
Yes, or true.
That's 100% true. I didn't get it at first. It took a second for it to click in. And then it definitely clicked in because you're not lying.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if anybody practices the black magic and needs some fresh grave dirt, I know a guy who can get you
It's
something.
true. It's true.
Just throwing that out there.
Very, very true. Man, I hate the fact that I have to work tomorrow.
Fucking same.
That sucks. It just put a damper on my evening.
Rap is the new Satan music. Yeah, you want to look for some imagery. I mean, anybody checked out Young Dolph? Watch that talking to my scale video, and that is full of blatant imagery.
Yeah.
And it's also very prophetic. Check that out.
Yeah, and then you had the Island Boys who sold their soul.
Yeah.
Which is legitimately the only thing that makes sense for those two.
Yeah, there's no reason those two. Well, you know what? I say that.
No.
I say that.
You can't
Okay.
justify it. You can't do it.
I feel like I can.
No, you can't.
Have you looked at the world?
I don't care. I don't care how fucked it is.
I mean, I'm with you. There's no
justification.
Reason. There is no reason. But if any epoch in the human race was ever going to make people like that famous, it is right now.
What word should I choose here? I'm just not gonna do it because I feel like I get in trouble.
The Island Boys admitted they sold their souls. Interestingly enough, the fella that helped them make that contract is the same one that I guess introduced us to Old Crazy Legs.
Yeah.
Now, we never let that out there, but surprise.
Yep.
Oh.
Definitely interesting. And then wasn't it shortly after those videos that didn't the one dude try to get baptized or some shit like that?
I have no idea.
I thought he tried to clear himself because remember TikTok dude was saying that he has to make good on his end of the bargain and he's not doing that. And then I thought he went and tried to get baptized, like it was going to clear his name with the contract that he signed.
I do remember that. And dude was just kind of laughing at him like, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
You already made your deal. You have to own it.
Yeah. And that sucks. Because you probably realized the price was not good.
Yeah, they got fucking crosses tattooed on their foreheads. Probably trying to make things right that they unrighted.
I mean, like I said, smartologist. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Factologist.
Holosky Kyle, after the show, check out the Discord for tonight's show.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're not a smart bunch.
Mm-mm.
That's been established many times.
They are stupid. You are correct.
Yeah. And like I said, the only thing that makes sense why those two got famous was that they sold their souls.
Who would buy it?
Fucking not me.
That's what I'm saying.
It'd be like the equivalent of going to a pawn shop with a necklace that you think is real and worth a ton of money, and then the pawn shop owner going, "I'll give you $15 for it."
Yeah.
Like that's the equivalent of that situation.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll give you a box of frosted mini wheats.
Bro, I feel like whatever entity they were working with after the fact is like, you know what?
I got fucked on this one.
Yeah, forget the baptism, forget your cross tattoos. You can have these back. He probably went back to whatever realm he lives in. And he's like, "Hey boys, look what I got. 2 fresh ones." And everybody looked at him and just laughed.
Yeah.
Like, you dumbass.
Frosted mini wheats, bro. The best you're getting. Might even stick to the knockoff brand too.
What is our soul to somebody else?
I don't know.
Me either.
That's a whole new conundrum.
I fact checked it. Turns out I'm correct. Professor of Factology. A very low level demon who wrote it up. It was probably their drug dealer from down the street.
It was a noob.
I was like,
I hope it was the
hey,
drug dealer. He's like, I want to get into bartering souls
for $150.
Yeah,
I'll buy your soul.
Right. Oh, that's fucking funny. The jokes could go on forever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop the line for a little bit because it's already getting late. Night just goes
gotta...
by so fucking fast.
I do have a terrible day tomorrow, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, me too. I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Excuse me.
Because
that wasn't a demon. That was a belch.
Apparently,
speaking of professional.
Instead of my truck tire at work having 1 hole in it, it now has 5. So
sound like it could be a pretty easy day.
Not really, because we patched and plugged the one and thought it was good. Coming to find out, there's 4 other ones that we didn't know about. So I don't know. But if you guys want to chat, tell us a weird story, make a comment, bring up a question, you can, because we're now live with the holophone. 618-556-0837. Call it.
While we're all sitting here, there's 76 of you in here. Hit the like button again. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell. Let YouTube know that we exist. Because there's probably a ton of people out there that would have got a kick out of the Black Cube episode that are never going to know that it even exists.
That's true. Birdie, I think that's the plan. I think they're going to try to get a new tire. But you're also talking about a tree trimming company that doesn't like tree trimmers.
Hell yes.
Probably going to lose my job for that.
Nah.
I'm not that worried about it.
Nah. I talk hella shit. I have active members of my fucking workforce in here in the chat sometimes, so
yeah.
Just do me a favor, please.
I am a climber and it sucks every day. I'm getting too fucking old to be doing this shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
My dad was like, it's hard to think that you're almost 40 and you still climb trees. And I'm like, you're fucking telling me. You're telling me.
I have been having some fucked up dreams lately. I forgot about that. I only remember bits and pieces of them, but I just thought about it when I was thinking about. You said climbing, and I thought, man, I'm afraid of heights. And then I thought, damn, I had a couple dreams that were fucked up that had me scared, but I
Yeah, you
can't
don't
remember a
remember
whole
them?
lot of them. One, there was somebody in the house, but I don't remember anything after that. I kept thinking I heard him moving around. It was like a kind of like the sleep paralysis fear, but I wasn't. I didn't have sleep paralysis. I was definitely dreaming. But the same night, interestingly enough, I got up to go to work, 4 in the morning, go to the bathroom, take a piss, come out, and the big motion sensor light in the backyard is on again. Which it takes quite a bit to set it off. Like, my dogs can run around. You know how my
Did you
backyard is
set up
set
a
up.
camera yet so you catch the gnomes?
No,
Why?
because I don't have one right now.
Yeah, you do. Don't you have one that you recorded your cat with?
I gave that back to Dylan.
Oh, get it back from Dylan. He'll give it back.
Yeah, that's true.
He'll probably set up booby traps.
That's what I need to do.
Just put
My
a bunch of
money's
mouse traps out there.
my money's on crackheads at the end of the road.
That's also not good.
No. I dreamed I was running from the cops the other night. Reoccurring dream and reoccurring reality.
It's not a good thing.
Oh, that cracked me up.
Oh, damn. Shots being fired at Dolphin.
I had a weird dream of working in a kitchen in Japan making ramen. Dude hugged me and apologized for working at an old job.
That is a weird dream.
Yeah. I had a weird dream that bees and wasps were all over a dead mouse in a dark. That's terrifying.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Bugs are gross.
Bugs are gross, especially ticks.
Yeah. I have a GoPro Yeti. It's actually right there. That's the hollow GoPro. My little brother
Yeah.
has one too. Eventually we'll get him out in the. Oh, look who's making an appearance here.
Who?
Old girl. She's usually blocked out. I must have moved my chair. Or she's moved. I don't know.
Oh.
Whatever. One or the
I
other.
thought you were
It's
talking about
usually
somebody in the chat. I was like, what the fuck?
no. Lucy.
Oh, yeah, I see her there.
Little creepster.
Yeah, she's definitely peeping Tom in it. Peeping Tammy. Probably
Nobody's
better.
ever hugged me in a dream. I don't know. I've never been hugged.
I've never been hugged in a dream, but
There's a dude who I can't remember his name, but he links up the rappers and deaths and how they're all connected.
oh, I believe it. Why not?
Dolphin says this chat has become hostile. Well, you came in pretty hot, bud.
Yeah, it is true.
I wouldn't say
Somebody-
swinging because you don't have arms.
I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that.
About ramen?
Yeah. It's really not that great. I'll eat it though. I had some pretty cool pizza last night. Ooh, I had some really good nachos tonight.
Would you Sean make it?
Well, yes and no. I made it too. Over the weekend for Easter, I smoked a bunch of chicken breast. And then we had leftover, so we decided to make pulled chicken nachos tonight.
That sounds fire.
They were really good. They're the best nachos we've ever made.
Nice.
Hey, somebody's calling.
Oh shit, they got tired of us talking about food.
Yeah. I know. We know who it is.
Is it a twist 3?
Hey, welcome to the night shift. What's going on?
Yo.
So what's your beef with the Eclipse, Kyle? Is it the normies are all worked up? Is that what it can't be cool now because the normies are into it? What's the deal?
What do you mean? What's my beef? Why I
Yeah,
don't think anything weird's gonna happen?
No, you just seem to have a beef with the Eclipse in total.
No, I just just me not. I think I don't think it's that important.
So is it that the normies are all worked up into a tizzy over it, and that's what's irritating instead of actual conspiracies and cryptids and cool stuff? Is that what it is?
No, I think the Eclipse is dumb. I don't see the this.
Yeah, hold on a minute. As profound as that statement is, and I could just hang up now that the Eclipse is done. You care to expand on that any? Or
Yeah, I was getting ready to.
Okay.
I just for me, the moon passing in front of the sun is not that exciting. It's not. I will acknowledge that maybe there will be a bunch of weird shit that happens, because there are a lot of weird oddities popping up around this whole eclipse. But the question is are they man-made? Is it just some type of almost like shared psychosis that we're imprinting on ourselves via the media poisoning us with it?
So just an offshoot of Project Bluebeam then?
It very well could be. I have no fucking clue. For all I know, damn lizard monster is going to come out of a portal that gets opened by the eclipse. I have no idea.
Please.
But we all know, and maybe it's just my fucking attitude right now, but we all know like the past 20 fucking year predictions. Y2K, like the 2020, like all these different things where people are like, oh my God, this crazy shit's going to happen. And then guess what? It doesn't happen. I do realize that one day it's going to happen. Crazy shit is going to happen. Somebody's going to get it right eventually. It's a matter of time.
Yeah, it's just a law of averages. It has to.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. Like, I just feel like I think people hit it better that they're probably feeding us this shit while something else is going off onto our left.
I got different. I don't know. I'm on both sides of the fence because one, I can see with everything that happened between 2017 and now, how many businesses got hit and they're trying to make up for it. So they're capitalizing on everything. They're like, hey, come to the places that have totality and spend money there and blah.
Yeah.
You can see that part. But then the conspiracy part of me is like, okay, so every other time we hear about CERN firing up, it's like months in advance, and they're like, hey, we're gonna fire up CERN, in 3 months from now, and everybody's just like, yeah, whatever. But it seems like this last announcement just came like within the last month that they were gonna, oh, by the way, we're gonna fire it up around the eclipse, and that can be, just happenstance. But then I hear that NASA's firing quote unquote sounding rockets into the atmosphere, and I didn't hear anything about that. And usually NASA liftoffs are big news now since they're competing with SpaceX. They want to have a legitimate reason that NASA still needs to operate, even though Elon's doing it for cheaper and is able to land his rockets on a floating pad out in the water. But I don't know. It's weird. Like, yeah, I see that, we've been jaded, like you said, all the things that happened since Y2K and how far, in the millennia itself, that was supposed to be the end of everything. And then 2012 coming, and they were not psych, the Aztec calendar continues and blah, blah, blah. And Nostradamus is all has predictions for this time period too, and who knows? Who knows, man? It just you seem to be all beefing with the eclipse, so I just wanted to know why.
No, I don't know. I just
Steve,
don't
am
see
I
it.
out of line? Was he beefing with the eclipse? Just a little, maybe.
I
Come on,
feel like
Steve,
he's
back me
kind of. I
up.
feel like he's kind of over it,
Yeah,
over the hype.
yeah. It's just I just don't see the ultra significance with it. I mean,
I'm just
I've seen them
saying,
before, and
the
to me,
moon
they're not
passes
that
in.
special.
The moon passes in front of me every goddamn night, and my days still suck.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, though, this whole situation, whether you want to admit it or not, is a conspiracy. Doesn't matter which way you look at it. If they are secretly shooting rockets at it to contact beings, or they're just tricking us all into buying a bunch of shit, it's still a conspiracy at the end of the day, because they're going behind our backs to create an environment where we do something specific.
How does one beef with an eclipse? I feel like if anybody could punch an eclipse, it's probably Kyle. He has
I'd
punched them
try.
all.
I'll try. I don't know that I'll reach it, but I will try.
You would think that the moths would be more aggravated than the dolphins because you made physical contact with them.
That's true. That's true.
Well, I guess that's the thing we always take for granted about tomorrow. Is tomorrow has always come for us. So until tomorrow doesn't come, I guess we can just keep on pushing, right?
Keep on
It's all we
trucking.
can do. It's all we can do. Because you're right. There will come a time when there is no tomorrow. It's almost, it is inevitable for every living organism, at least to our knowledge.
Until we upload our consciousness to metal bodies and live like Terminators.
Quantum immortality.
Yeah. Yeah. That could be cool, or it could suck. Not sure where I'm at on that one yet.
Me either.
It's a weird one. It's a weird subject. I'm actually listening to a story podcast that kind of revolves around that, and it's been making my brain think.
Smartologist.
Smartologist. Definitely.
I don't think I would.
I don't know.
I think as cool as it would be, I don't think I would. I think I'm okay with this mortal coil and whatever may or may not be after. I don't living forever isn't living forever, because what if the power goes out and then you're gone anyway, and then you gave up your chance for on whatever is after this. If there is anything after this, you gave it up to go be a computer, and you thought that was cute till the power goes out.
I mean, yeah, it's a possibility.
I'm just not willing to. I'm just not willing to roll those dice.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. It just, I don't know, every once in a while my brain goes down these weird little tunnels, and you explore the thought and the process of, and I guess in the end you would want more information before you made the jump. I know a lot. I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of people that wouldn't. They would just make the jump.
Oh yeah, for sure. But we didn't grow up with smartphones.
Yeah.
You two might have just been on the cusp of that, but yeah, I didn't grow up with smartphones. I didn't.
No, we didn't
I had
either.
a pager. I had a pager thinking I was cool. You had to go to a payphone and dial in a code, and it didn't even say anything. It was just numbers that show up on the screen.
I think Twiz with a pager is also cool.
He probably still has one.
Legit. It was Charlotte Hornet blue.
Of course it was.
You know that? Yeah. It had to match my starter jacket, man. Come
Hell
on,
yeah. Everybody had that jacket. I know for facts I had that jacket.
Well, right on. Hopefully, I warmed it up, and the phone lines are going to be blowing up. And hopefully, we're all here after April 8th. All we can do is keep on pushing.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Heard
Later,
that,
Gators.
dude.
Hey, we'll talk at you later, buddy.
See you, Twiz. Stay safe,
Later.
brother.
You too.
They're
There
going
you have
ham
it.
on the Dolphins over here.
Yeah. He's just misunderstood is all.
Yeah. Yeah. When did
Yeah,
I
I used
get?
to play on the Atari.
Yeah, we had an Atari too.
I've had almost every
I just think that was
console.
dope as hell.
Video games are cool.
That's a smartologist That's a factologist right there.
Yes. They're way cooler than people give them credit for.
Yeah. Just perusing the chat over here. It's kind of just be in the chat doing its own thing over here.
Yeah, it's its own entity.
Yeah.
At this point. Hopefully in the near future we can get into some good entity conversation. We haven't done that in a while. Need some good information.
Yeah. I overlooked that part about old Crazy Legs, that he was the dude that supposedly helped the old Island Boys into selling their souls. It's weird.
So he would be an
Soul
enabler.
broker. Soul
Enabler.
broker. Soul
Or that.
enabler. It's very interesting.
We haven't had Sasquatch experiences in a while either.
No, I'll have to send it in. I might have some in our listener encounters file over here. I just kind of pick them as I go. I put them all in a file over here, and I'm just like, all right.
I feel like that's for the best, though.
Yeah. There's a Sasquatch one.
That way, it's honest reaction.
Sasquatch one. I've got a couple in there.
Any entity that is referred to as keepers or watchers is creepy.
Yeah. Who's Crazy Legs? Crazy Legs is essentially
A fuzzball.
Demon that has some strange connections with us and made itself possibly known to us on multiple occasions. There's a lot of weird. At some point, the coincidences aren't coincidences anymore.
Yeah, you should just put that all together.
Yeah. Look, yeah, JJ Rose. His name is
Make it a thing.
Door. You can look him up. He's just a lion head with a bunch of goat legs, like a big wheel of just animal parts. Just rolling around, just living his best life.
Yep. His description of what he is responsible for is curious as well. Like I said, for a demon, doesn't sound like he's that bad.
Yeah. Like we said, if we learned anything from Brotherhood of the Snake, there was a solid movement for the powers that be to take what is good and portray it as bad.
Yeah.
And take what is bad and portray it as good.
I think there's truth to that. I really do. I think that's just damn near the way of mankind.
And they're going to spin whatever narrative they want, but
yeah.
It just
I think across time there's been a vested interest in keeping information out of the masses.
Yeah.
Because you can't control people that are well educated and informed. Because then people have the ability to make rational decisions for themselves,
And
which they don't want.
And say, for example, you have a specific deity that isn't a good deity, but it wants power. It wants focus. It wants intent. It wants intention. So you get a group of fellas that have some pull, and you say, hey, this deity over here, this guy's real good, does some really good stuff. And you put him on a platform, and you get millions of people worshiping him, putting their intent into him. I feel like that's the way to garner a lot of power fairly quickly.
Oh, I agree. And in times, I'm not saying that he's a good dude by any means. I'm just simply saying that, like, if you were to read the description of what he is responsible for, it's not that bad in comparison to the other demons of hell.
At least what we've been told about them.
But yeah, true. But that's all I meant by that. Like, because you would think that, like, as example, one of them would be in charge of the butchering of everything, and this, that, and the other, and this guy's over here like, no, I'm not. That's not me. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah, we should probably just do an episode putting everything together. I know I kind of synopsised it.
Yeah, I think we
little on the
should.
night
I think
shift.
it would be worthwhile conversating about,
Especially if we link everything together,
as a possibility.
because we don't know what's right or wrong, but some things we kind of had set off on a certain track, like, oh, these things were happening because of this. But now that everything's kind of, the pieces are starting to fall into place, it could be something well different.
Yeah, absolutely could be. And there's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Jump
True.
down the rabbit hole.
True. Let's go. Then the eclipse will happen and we won't have to worry about it.
True story.
That would be if a giant wheel of goat legs with a lion head in the middle of it comes out of the eclipse. Don't say we didn't warn you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be excited. I definitely wouldn't be excited.
We did not read about him in a grimoire, but he did pop up in a grimoire.
Yeah. Egyptian North mythos.
We were not specifically looking for him. He just started showing up, and then a lot of things that happened in the past started to also sort of link up, and I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird. To be continued. That's just put a pin in it. We will revisit it. Kind of try to explain it in its entirety.
Yeah. It is interesting how many completely unconnected paranormal encounters involve Egyptian gods.
It's true, yeah. You've been hearing a lot about Egyptian gods here of late, which is odd.
Yeah. Hellfire Farm, like that made itself known as that. What's everyone doing for the eclipse? People are saying look at it with or without glasses. Bro, I'm not gonna look at the sun. Period.
No.
Which like I said, the sun is sus anyway. It's a giant flaming ball in the sky that we're not allowed to look at.
Yeah.
Sus.
What is the nobody?
I have no idea.
Because that does sound interesting.
Yeah.
Is it a creepypasta?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm staying home for the eclipse too.
Not me.
Not
get an
doing
attendance.
anything.
I'll get an attendance point because they do not shut down for anything.
Yeah. See, I'm
And
trying to
then
get away from all this lifestyle.
there was a nobody thread on X.
Steve will find it.
I will. I'll dig.
I don't know. I know that it's
The nobody is a 4chan thing. I guess I'm gonna be looking.
yeah, you might as well figure it out. It sounds cool. Hopefully it's not just a big ruse.
Yeah. Anyway, it is about that time.
Yes.
Carried on, chatted for a while. Again, last time, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, notification. Thanks for hanging out with us again. It's been fun. Chat was wild, violent.
As always.
We had other species of mammals in here being violent, which, I mean, they can get it too. So, thanks for hanging out. And until we meet again, check us out every Monday for a regular show on your podcatcher. Tuesday is the night shift recap from last week. Wednesday, you know what Wednesday is because you're here with us right now.
True.
And Thursday, our listener experiences drop that you all send it in. So keep up the good work. Thanks for hanging out with us. Until next time, stay safe, stay weird. And if we don't make it through the apocalypse, it's been cool. You guys have been cool. Thanks for kicking it with us.
For sure.